everyone, welcome to the X12 Mechanics Academy, and this is Fernando again. Today we are going to talk about an easy misdiagnosis issue about the BMW G chassis B series engine fuel tank leak. First, let's focus on a specific trouble code, the 190302 tank ventilation and purge air system, leakage greater than 0.5 millimeters. Next, I will walk you through the entire detection process in detail, and it's very important to notice the suffix of the trouble code. That will affect our detection plan. Usually, when the trouble code indicates a micro leakage greater than 0.5 millimeters, there are two common solutions. It's to either replace the carbon tank solenoid valve or to replace the fuel diagnostic pump. These two components are the most common causes of this type of leakage. So by replacing them, usually can solve the problem effectively. However, when the trouble code has a suffix like communication abnormality or signal open circuit, we must be very cautious when considering replacing the two components. In this case, we need to first check the fuel pump leakage diagnosis module located on the gasoline pump. And the specific steps are as follows. First, take out your multimeter and test the power supply voltage. Test the pin 1 and pin 3 voltage. If it's around 12 volts, that means the power supply is okay. If not, it may be a power supply problem. Then we need to check the computer signal voltage. Is to be tested by check the voltage between the pin 2 and the pin 3. The voltage should be around 3.3 volts. If not, there must be something wrong with the computer signal line. At last, check the solenoid resistance by checking the pin 1 and the pin 5 resistance. The resistance should be just several kilo ohms. If it shows OL, which means overloading, that must be a defective solenoid inside. Only after we checked that the power supply voltage is around 12 volts, the computer signal voltage is around 3.3 volts, and the solenoid resistance is several kilo ohms, can we replace the fuel diagnostic pump? Otherwise, is something wrong with the fuel pump leakage diagnosis module problem. In addition to the above-mentioned individual modules, there is also an integrated diagnostic pump on some BMW models. If a trouble code occurs on that kind of integrated pump, then no matter if it's a micro leakage or communication issue, we can directly replace the fuel diagnostic pump because it's integrated and we cannot disassemble it and repair the components inside. To summarize, the key to dealing with NVLD related issues on the BMW G chassis and B series fuel tank leak is to first check the suffix of the trouble code and then perform different inspection methods accordingly. And finally, replace individual components or the integrated assembly based on the actual situation